Hello dear friends, in previous class we learned about hair smudging and lips and teeths. We did work on eyes and also on eyebrows. In today's lesson I'll teach you about the dodging and burning. For dodging and burning you can use dodge and burn tool if you are an expert of these tools, but I'll show you another very easy and tricky way to do this. But before this we'll add some more details by using the camera raw filter. As usual, first I will make a duplicate copy for non-destructive work. Now go to filter and choose camera raw filter. First I'll increase the saturation little bit. For vibrance I already told you in previous lesson, choose the half amount of your saturation amount, so I'll choose 3 for vibrance. For clarity let's see which amount will be look perfect. Choose according to your image because every image have different properties and details. Okay, this is looking fine for me. Now let's check the black. Just move the sliders and set according to your image. Move the sliders one by one and choose a perfect position for each value. Remember that these are not the universal numbers, so nobody can tell you the exact amount for each property, but if you are using the same image then you can try the same values that I'm applying. But if someone telling the same number for every image, believe me, he is making you fool. Highlights is okay, we don't need to make any change. Contrast is also looking fine, so I'm setting its value back to 0. Okay, I'm happy with the settings. You can follow the same values if you are using the same image, but if you are using different image then set the value of each slider according to your image. After setting the all values just hit the OK button to apply. We have applied the camera raw filter, now I will show the advanced technique for dodging and burning. Go to adjustment layer and add curves. First click on the layer clipping mask button. Then move the curve line from center to top left side, like as I'm doing. Add the brightness approximately this much. Then double click on the curve adjustment layer to open the layer style window. In blending options on blend if, from underlying layer move the left black slider from left to right. Just focus on the highlights only, watch carefully, and try to understand what I'm doing here. This is looking too sharp. To make this soft just press and hold the Alt or Option key from your keyboard and click on the slider button. This will break the slider into 2 pieces. Now move the right slider to the right hand side. Now move the both sliders one by one and adjust the highlights. The position of these sliders also depends upon your image. Move the sliders gradually and try to find a perfect position. Just take your time. Trust me, this is so confusing for me to choose a perfect position. I'm just trying to make his skin little shiny and glossy. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now add another curve adjustment layer. Click on Layer Clipping Mask button. And now this time move down the curve line from center. Then again double click on Curve Adjustment layer to open the Layer Style window. But let me tell you one thing that we need to fix first. See, the white shine is appearing on the edges of his ear, and this will look bad, so I'm going to remove this. First select the mask of first curve adjustment layer. Choose black color as your foreground color and take the brush tool. Just paint with black color to hide the shine from the edges. Now this is looking fine. Now double click on the second curve adjustment layer and open the Layer Style window. This time for burning, we'll move the right slider, which is white. Move according to your image, but for this image, move approximately this much, then press and hold the Alt or Option key, and left click on the slider to break the slider into two pieces. Move the both sliders gradually to find the perfect result. Just take your time. Okay, this fine for me, I'm happy with this. If you are happy with this, you can stop here. But if you want to apply only at some places, then select the mask and press the Ctrl or Command plus I to invert the mask. Take the brush, decrease the flow and make sure your foreground color is white before paint. Paint only there where you want to burn. This will give your image more dimension and make attractive. Now this is looking more better, see before and after. If you think that this is too much, you can decrease its opacity. I will also change the opacity of first curved layer. 85 is looking good. So we have done the dodging and burning with the help of curve adjustment layer. Now we'll take its snapshot to merge these three layers as one layer, but first hide the background. Press and hold the Ctrl, Alt, and Shift key, then press E to do this. Now we can hide these layers. So, in today's class we learned about dodging and burning, that is the most important part of smudge painting. See you in next class, don't forget to share with your friends, goodbye.